Our OBS interior is finally going back together. Today we're going to reinstall the dash, get some of our preliminary wiring ran for our amp and our door speakers, and by the end of the day try to get this carpet set back in the truck. All of our teardown is done, we've refinished all the panels that we needed to, and now we finally get to start seeing the inside of this truck look like, well, an interior. Welcome to Over Budget Garage. So this is part one of our install series on the interior of this truck. Putting in the dash, the carpet, and doing some of our preliminary wiring first lays the foundation for the rest of the interior to go in. Headliner, seats, trim pieces, and a custom center console, which will come in a later video. So the first thing we're going to tackle is the dash. Originally this dash was like a weird tan color, had a bunch of random holes in it where people had mounted stuff over the years. Had some scuffs on it and an old radio in it. We tore it out, refinished everything, obviously changed the color to black. Now we get the fun part of trying to put this thing back in the truck and remember where all the bolts went. All right, so we want to be careful here. Try not to scuff this dash as much as we can. Just kind of roughly get it set in place here. All right, now that we got it loosely set in place, we got to do something with all this wiring. So now's the time. I'm going to try to feed some of this wiring up into the dash, get everything kind of where it wants to be. Before we start bolting everything back in, I may end up roughly putting a couple of the main bolts in, just finger tight, just to kind of hold the dash in place so it doesn't fall down on me. All right, now that we got all the wires where they need to be, after a few choice words, of course, we're putting the top screws back in the dash just to kind of hold everything in place, kind of get everything secured so that nothing moves around. That way we can kind of finish tidying up the wires and start putting all the accessory pieces, I guess you'd call them, like the glove box, the air vents, the gauges, that kind of stuff. We'll start putting that back on next. Wow, this is actually looking really good. So now that the dash is installed, I want to do a little bit of wiring before we put the carpet in. I want to run the remote trigger for the amplifier, the RCA cables from the radio to the amplifier, and then I also want to run some speaker wire from each individual speaker back to where the amp's going to be. The reason I want to do this now, I can run this wire clean down through the center of the truck before I put the carpet in, so the carpet's going to cover it. In the end, basically just gives us a much cleaner look without wires being everywhere. Now that we got the wiring in that we need to before the carpet goes in, we're gonna look at putting the carpet in the truck. I've had this sitting out now for about 2 weeks. When they ship it to you, it comes in a small box all rolled up. So you're gonna wanna lay this stuff out ahead of time, let it flatten out, let it smooth out. Makes it a lot easier to install. We'll get this thrown in the truck and then I'll show you my process as far as trying to get it smoothed out, and we'll start cutting holes for the seats and the seat belts. Don't need that. Now that we got the front of the driver's area all cut in, I got the mat kind of where I want it to be. I'm gonna put the seal plate on the driver's side. That way it'll kind of hold this side of the carpet in place. We can kind of stretch our way across to the passenger side and we'll start cutting over there. Now that we got that side together and everything kind of stretched out, formed the way that we want, last thing to do is just cut the back edge and you got your carpet installed. All right, so the dash is in, the wiring's ready for audio, and the carpet really transformed the interior in this thing. It's starting to look like a truck again. That's part one of the interior install done. In part two, we'll install the seats, the rest of the trim, and the headliner. Later, we're gonna build the custom center console for this thing. So if you're working on your own OBS, drop a comment below. What's been the most challenging part of your build so far? Make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss out on the rest of this interior install, and we'll see you in the next video.